Stephen Wallace starts ninth. He's looking for that first nationwide victory. Obviously, great genes. I'm sure he's gotten a lot of good advice from his dad, who's won here 9 times. One of these two guys could sneak in there. I know the veterans have done well here, and the Cup guys have kind of dominated this races as of late, but one of these two guys could go to victory lane.
Well, you mentioned domination, but think about this. Only 3 of the last 10 races here at Bristol have been won by the driver leading the most laps. So, crew chief, what are you trying to set yourself up for?
Ask yourself, what does it really take for a young driver to get their first win on the high banks at Bristol? Well, you got to be aggressive, you got to have a good car, and you can't be afraid to use it. That's a perfect description for 22-year-old Stephen Wallace. Now, Wallace picked up his first pole here 2 years ago. His famous father, Rusty, got his first and 50th Cup wins here on the high banks at Bristol. If Stephen were to pull it off today, expect an emotional family reunion in victory lane. Vince.
Battle for 11th, the 33 of Kevin Harvick, the 5-time winner here, and Stephen Wallace right alongside. And here comes the 21 of John West Townley trying to get into that mix as well. And Brendan Gaughan, Stephen's teammate. Brendan always likes that higher line. Seems to work pretty well for him, although they have been chasing that car throughout practice and in through qualifying. Is also the 62 in.
Yeah, this could be a little bit of a mistake there. It looked like a lot of cars pitted there, and some of them followed them in, even though the pit road was closed. That'll make them start in the rear.
Let's go back just a little bit further in this pack. That's Stephen Wallace up high. Justin Allgaier, who finished 5th here last year. It's a battle for 10th place on the racetrack. And Leffler is in this mix as well. And that's right, Jason is in the 10 car once again. That's going to happen about 6 more times this year.
Right here you see Stephen Wallace making a 4-tire change, and this is going to, these cars now making this stop are going to get off sequence. If we have another 40-50 lap run, you might see these cars stay out and inherit the lead.
Yeah, we were talking about fuel, and you can go like almost 150 laps, but we're not going to see that.
Not usually.
Not usually. Not here. Mark Hollywood Armstrong as he takes us over the wall here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
All right, come on, boys. We're 10 away now. We need one. Get us a few spots here. Let's go. Come on, baby.
The 66 of Wallace.
Yeah, that's where all the new tires are right there. You see Stephen Wallace got 4 new tires. They're looking for somewhere to go behind this traffic.
Motorsports. Oh, no, we've got a crash. Brian Scott. Oh, and the 16 is also involved. That's Colin Brown. And now the fire is the 66 of Stephen Wallace. Just that quickly.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad crash for down there. It looked like a lot of water coming out of the cars.
Started in turn 1.
Up, guys.
Stephen's okay. He's climbing out. You can breathe all right, Rusty.
He's out.
Still waiting to see on Colin.
Brian Scott was also the other car involved in this.
This will be the... We are going to get a red flag from NASCAR officials.
You see there, that's the carburetor. It's knocked the air cleaner off of Stephen Wallace's car. Good to see Stephen's okay.
Yeah, we talked about this just being a half-mile racetrack, but we have some pretty spectacular accidents here. You're still going over 120 miles an hour.
Okay, well, you can see the safety officials, and Colin has the helmet off, the Hans device, and we're waiting to see him climb out, which will be the best news of all. And here he comes. There he is.
Yeah, it's good to see.
So a wicked crash involving 3 cars. There's Stephen already heading back towards the hauler. And this is a tough break for Colin. This is his 2nd of DNF in the first 3 races that he's been in, now the 4th.
See here Brian Scott. He was the other car that was involved in this.
Oh, and he gets a little help. That's Wimmer.
Yeah. And he collects up Brown there. And Stephen Wallace, just a victim there. Drives up underneath the back of it.
Yeah, and you're just going so fast and things happen so quickly here. You just don't have a chance to react. You can see Stephen, but you know he's running wide open and trying to go. And
Kelly Byers does a nice job of just escaping all of that.
You know, I heard Kyle Busch talking about how it's just luck that you have a good finish here, and right there it was just terrible luck for Stephen Wallace and Colin Brown.
Let's go on board with Kelly Byers, see his view.
You see, this has already started taking place, and talk about luck. Whoa. Good driving and a lot of luck right there.
A lot of luck
Nice
for Kelly
job.
Byers. Good luck for him. Bad luck for Stephen Wallace.
I don't know if Brian Scott was having some kind of problem there, but he got out of the gas really early getting into the corner. Scott Wimmer certainly wasn't anticipating that happening.
Well, for Brian Scott, he had a career best finish at 10th back at California, was running really well at Las Vegas until he had a late race crash, ended up 31st there, and now he has a second incident here, but as we said, he got help getting turned around. Jamie Little has caught up with Stephen Wallace. Jamie?
Stephen, first of all, you jumped out of the car pretty quick. Are you all right?
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. 5-hour Toyota wasn't running too bad. We got a little loose there at the end, or at the start, and we pitted, and I was just went fly down on turn 3, and right when I rolled out of the gas there, I just saw a car spinning out and saw hell breaking loose, and there was nothing I could do. You know, this track's just really fast, and you just don't have enough time to react, and sort of car catching on fire. That's about it. So.
Did you feel it?
Yeah, I got a hard head, though. I'll be all right.
All right, gosh, guys, he's had a string of 5 top 10s in a row. Bummer he's out today.
Yeah, that streak is over, but he'll get a chance to start it again in 2 weeks when we go to Nashville. Crew's going to have some work to do. Now, there is Brian Scott as he has made it back to pit road. And they can't work on the car under the red flag situation, so they had to stop. Let's take another view.
You can see Scott Wimmer following him right here. Brian Scott, car goes by on the outside, but
Man, he gets out of the throttle way early. You're
really
right.
early. I don't know if some kind of problem that he had or if he was possibly trying to go to pit road there.
Boy, that stacks up fast, too, like Stephen Wallace is. A fast racetrack, and you don't have a lot of time to react to that.